Hey Leo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for July 15th, 2024. This is for Leo. Last shuffle here for Leo. Let's see what's going on. Leo, we have true love and we have milestone. So this tells me that you're finally at a place where you're able to give the love that you need in your life right now, which means that you may be so full of self-love in a sense. True love is usually about seeing everyone as a reflection of oneself, or seeing others as the creator sees them. And it's a milestone in the sense that maybe in a situation it was hard for you to relate and now maybe you do. Okay, Seven of Cups, you realize that honestly your intuition is on point about someone or something, especially if it's like different from you, and then you're seeing the possibilities. You may feel like maybe I'm imagining things when it comes to someone. The milestone is either that you're not resisting it any longer here, and you're realizing that you do have a very strong intuition, or to accepting it kind of vibe too. Look, accepting, I cannot make this up. Queen of Cups came out here. Accepting this gift that you have. Hold on, something fell. And we have the Four of Cups here. Celebrating this instead of, and choosing it, and accepting it as an option. That maybe my intuition is telling me this, instead of questioning it, instead of going, this doesn't make sense, because, and a lot of times what makes sense to people all over across the board is being able to relate to it. Most of the time, especially when it comes to assumptions, we will assume certain things only because we can relate to it, or we've experienced it before. And so this would say that a lot of the things that you're getting doesn't exactly measure up to your truest, to your understanding, but it's an intuitive thing that you've got to lean on and understand. When you follow your intuition, it's almost as though spirit will uh, bring meet you where you are in your understanding of things. So you may find yourself being able to relate to people that you normally never relate to, and it's all spiritual. It's all spirit doing this. Four of Wands is about celebrating this, or feeling at home, or feeling comfortable around people that you normally wouldn't feel comfortable around, or understanding certain things about people that you wouldn't normally understand. Four of Wands would say you're at home with it, right? You're comfortable with it, or this is something that you need to celebrate, though, more than anything else. The true love is the Seven of Cups, High Priestess, Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So this would say this is a new understanding, but it also isn't like logical. It may not feel logical. Like we could look at, say for instance, you look at a very well-dressed person, and they'll tell you, oh, well, that person, as a matter of fact, is unemployed and homeless. And you'd be like, really? But able to relate to a person, maybe they come from a different walk of life than you or something here, because they're showing like a new understanding of something, where looks can be quite deceiving, where you have to take a second look at it. Your first choice would be like, nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not talking to them, or I'm not going to entertain that. Um, and I only use that as an example because most people would look at a well-dressed person and go, or someone goes to church. How about this one? You're right. They're showing a person who's well-dressed, goes to church. They can recite scripture, but they're the worst heathen you've ever met. There's someone who you never know what you're going to get with them. There's always some level of resistance if you're not complying with how they think. And so you would look at them first glance and go, oh, that's a holy person there, right? They know every verse. Then you find that they're just deplorable beings. And having mercy on the people anyway that you may not readily, even those people, having mercy on them, accepting them, and accepting that, for one, your gift, that you see right through them. It's almost like spirit brings you to their level. It reminds me of this movie. Oh gosh, you guys know me in the movies. Gosh, I can't remember the name of this movie all of a sudden. And Matthew McConaughey's in it, and he was he told the story of how him and his older brother and his dad were living to buy the, they were, his dad was a single dad. I think his mom had passed away. They were young boys. And the movie is at the tip of my tongue, the name of it. But either way, the dad started to get revelation from angels that certain people were demons, and then was able to direct him or lead him to places where there were holy instruments and tools, and gave him the gift of sight through touch, able to touch a person and go, oh my goodness, this person has a demon on them, and this demon does these things. And it would just be normal people. You would never think, like a beautiful woman that works at a restaurant, you never think that she had something wrong with her. But when you actually touched her, you saw that she had a very dark side of her that needed to be vanquished or something like that, right? The movie, oh gosh, I can't remember the name of the movie, but they're almost saying that you have to trust these things that you feel about others, and have mercy on them, even though it doesn't seem like it would fit. Like might be an old person that's just always sweet and always baking cookies, and then you find out that they're fraudulent in all ways that you could think of, and would set people up or something. They're showing a very strong dichotomy between what someone looks like and who they actually are. And there's a level of needing to have mercy on them, or to accept them, or not even to accept them, but to accept the gift that you have, that you're able to see something. Family has the Star and King of Wands. And so with your family, you may feel out of them that they may not realize that the healing is something that they will have to lead on their own, in a sense. And I say this to say that the answer is within them. If they want to heal, if they want to get better, they want life to be better, it's within them. And your family is in this because it seems as though you have to accept that is the order of things for them. You can't save them, right? You have to believe. You'll have to believe that they will turn a new leaf and things will get better for them, whoever this is, right? Family energy could be any number of things. This could be a person that you consider family that's not blood related to you. These could be children, the father of your children, the mother of your children. This also could be parents, right? Cousins. It could be anything. Whoever you consider family. It's like they have to be the own leader of their healing. They have to be the one to orchestrate that. You can't help them in that. All you can do is love them through it and have mercy on them on the way. Loving man is justice and emperor. And so this is funny, but it's not funny, but it is to me, because these two signs are hilarious. But this is not gender specific, but this would be someone who realizes that their karma is that they have to lead. That's the karma now. They can't wait for you to lead. They can't place anything on your shoulders. Not that they're trying to, but they can't force you into a position where you have to fight for something. They'll have to fight. They'll have to be the one. That's the karma. Justice is not karma typically, but when this comes in, where it's like your intuition is leading you, and you have to celebrate your intuition truly. With all of this combined with the Seven of Wands and the King of Wands, and they're talking about, so I said parent of a child, it could be that, right? Because family with this King of Wands, but this is also speaking of a just someone in your space that needs to take initiative, right? And it's only fair that they take initiative in a situation when justice is here. It's only fair. But it also says that their karma is that they have to take the lead. You are meant to just sit back, in a sense, with the Queen of Cups. Right? Your true love energy is that I give you, I'm going to feel this out. And you're getting what you want, to be honest, Leo. But your part of this is to be in the energy of openness and, I won't say forgiveness, but mercy on people, and to celebrate what you do see about them, which a lot of you may see that the karma of a person in your space is to be the one that leads the healing, that takes the lead in that has to be the hopeful one. They have to start with hope. That's what they'll have to do now. Whereas before, perhaps if this is saying this and against that, would say that you were the hopeful one before, and now you have the position now of being the receptive one, and this one has to be the catalyst instead of you doing it. And, that would be karmic in the sense that maybe you fought and fought and fought, and maybe now you're the one sitting back, and they sat back before, open, receiving with the cup open, and you're supposed to be pouring into it. Now the karma is that they must pour, they must show, they must make it fair or balance something out. And the milestone is Seven of Wands and Judgment. That, I mean, honestly, this is something that happens or occurs in your space, and it speaks so much to a person realizing that the answers are within them. The answers don't lie in other people, and that's the karma that another person has to face as well, is that the answers don't rely on you, Leo. You're not the one that has to be the leader in this. The answers aren't, you don't have the answers. They have to now discover what those answers are. What are they leading with? What empire do they want to rule? And so that's something Spirit's like, hey, listen, follow your intuition, but also you're not going to be, you're not supposed to, with the Seven of Cups especially, you're supposed to be a blank slate. Like, I don't know, que sera, sera, whatever will be, you know. It all depends on what you do, kind of vibe. So you could be dealing with the Pisces and Aries, very, well, yeah, in Aries. We also have Gemini. No, not Gemini. That's channeled, it's not there. Libra is the main one, and Aquarius. Okay. You also have another Leo or Sagittarius, Cancer, or Scorpio. So you could be a Cancer Leo cusp. We have Libra, Scorpio cusp, Aquarius, Pisces cusp, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Sagittarius. I think I said that right. So if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.